This is the distribution of my mitochondrial DNA matches. Mitochondrial DNA is the maternal line. The maternal line. My mother's mothers, and so on. This is on Genebase, which is a Canadian company that I sent my DNA to be analyzed. And that's the result. It's in Chinese. I translated it. These are the samples. They don't have any Veda people. They don't have any Sri Lankan people in the sample. I don't think they have Tamil or Sinhalese people. In their ethnic groups. That's Genebase. I'll go a little bit closer and you can see that number A. Where's number A? China. The A should be there where the H is, so the letter over there. There. A. Sindhi province in present-day Pakistan. Now my mother is Tamil from Jaffna in Sri Lanka, and it suggests that the people of the Indus Valley traveled to Jaffna. This is where I'm living now, in Brisbane. Let's see what the other areas of ancestry are. Let's say B is Andhra Pradesh. Andhra Pradesh in India. C is Gope in East India. That's D. Bill in India. And Gujarat in India. So it seems like the Tamil people have common ancestry with people also in Iran. That's the origin of the Aryan people. Arya means noble. .09. And I'll show you my father's DNA. A is in Bengal, B is Malaysia, and C is India. Now the Sinhalese people claim their heritage and ancestry from Bengal, which has become Bangladesh. When the British partitioned India, they put the Indus Valley in Pakistan, even though the Indus Valley gave rise to the name India, and the Indian and Hindu. That was the religion of the Indus Valley. They worshipped or venerated Pasupati, which developed into Shiva, the Lord of the beasts, Lord of the animals. And they venerated cows, but they didn't have any horses. The horses came from Iran and Afghanistan. I've written Pashtun, Arya, which means noble, and Elam. The original Elam was over here. The Aryans, Arya Arabica, Parsi, Iran. And they traveled to the Indus and brought horses. They introduced horses. And the horse culture spread to Ganga. Ganga means river. That's where the word Ganja comes from. And Ganges River. That's the Indus River, leading from Mount Meru. There was the Indus and the Saraswati, both opening into the Arabian Sea, which is part of the Indian Ocean. The Indus Valley civilization extended all the way into Gujarat. And the earliest people on the subcontinent lived here in the south of Sri Lanka. Balangoda man, Balangoda, in the caves. They had a cave culture. And the hunters were called Vedas. Doctors are called Vedyas. Vedya, their knowledge is called the Vedantas, shortened for the Vedas. They spread to India and were monopolized by the Brahmins. the Brahmins, who wrote in their scripts, which are quite different from the Sri Lankan and Tamil scripts, the Dravidian scripts. They didn't have a line over the top of each word. Each letter stood alone. This is Sinhala writing. It says Ruhuna. This is a great kingdom in the south of Sri Lanka. But the big kingdom was Rajarata. Rajarata, king's country, which extended through all of Sri Lanka excluding Ruhuna. And they were on good relationships with Ruhuna. But they were invaded and attacked by the Candians. Tamil kingdom, and the Cholas, Tamil kingdoms from Tamil Nadu, from the south of India. And Buddhism had been introduced to Sri Lanka from North India through the kingdom of Asoka, king in 300 BC. He sent his son and daughter as missionaries to bring Buddhism to Anuradhapura, the capital of Rajarata. I'll see whether it's still thinking about things. Oh no, it's come onto the map. No, look at my father's DNA, the Y chromosome. All over the place. That's Sinhalese ancestry. The one in United Kingdom is from samples of Indians in the United Kingdom. And it's the same with samples from Europe. But it's interesting, the connection with the Middle East and Iran again. The Persian Empire. Rajarata had trade links and cultural links with the Persians. So the biggest 82.83, I don't know whether it's percent match with Bangladesh. Now that is in keeping with the Mahavamsa, which says that the Sri Lankan Sinhalese came from Bengal. Singapore Indian. The Singapore Indians are a mixed bunch. That's the Singapore Indian. But that's very interesting. Of course, Bangladesh is now a Muslim country, and so is Pakistan. Or press that little person button and see what happens. Some people of Chinese descent, the Hmong of the Southeast Asia, people of Oman, Dubai. That's because there are lots of Sri Lankans living in the United Arab Emirates. It's not an indication of the inheritance. Syria, the Arabs in Syria, Kuwait, and Iran. Serbia, Croatia, Sardinia, but far and away the most of them are from Bangladesh. So this is on Genebase. It's a Canadian company. I got my family tree uploaded. This is the master family tree list. $10,000 people in the family tree. Mainly uploaded by a guy called Manjula Dilivera, who I merged my tree with his because I was already on his tree. And there's my family tree. Thanks for watching the Holistic University Network.